In this video I want to make the fidget spinner body, which looks something like this. And we have that picture, and we also have this dimension drawing here, and we can use this information to build it. So let's go over here and make a new part studio and rename it spinner body. I'm going to place a sketch on the top plane, press N to get it perpendicular to me, and I'm going to come over here and put a circle here that's 1.175 inches in diameter. Where that comes from is it's sort of the size of these lobes here, the diameter. You'll see why, but this shows the radius of that circle, but you'll see how we're going to do this. Okay, so I want that to be have a vertical constraint with the origin, so I'll click there and there. And now I need to tell it how far from the origin it is, in addition to being vertical from it, and it's 1.1 inches. And I got these dimensions from just measuring a fidget spinner to see roughly how big it was. Okay, now we want to use circular pattern up here. You might have the linear pattern showing, but choose circular pattern. And we want to pattern this thing, and it defaults to 3 patterns, each 120 degrees apart, which is what we want to have. In order to accept that, you just click the little mouse here in the field back here, so left click and it's in there. Now the 2 lower circles that were created are blue, which means they're unconstrained, so all we need to do to get them to be black and not movable, this is actually important, as you'll see, is to give them a dimension with respect to the origin, and it constrains both of them. Okay, now we want to make another circle. We're going to use this to form the lobes, or where the circles come together. This is 1.175 as well, and let me make 3 of those. 1.175, 1.175. And now I want to come up here to the geometric constraints and choose tangent and make this circle tangent to these 2. Like so. So you can see that's going to be the thing we're going to keep, which connects the circles in the fidget spinner-like geometry. And then I can come to trim, and I can trim these away, and you'll see this is where the 0.588 radius comes about. So right here we've got a diameter, but we don't really have a circle, so that's inappropriate. We can right-click delete, and then I can come back up to the dimension and dimension it as a radius, like so. And it's going to be 0.588. Wish I could do that a little more elegantly, kind of like that. But whatever, there it is. And I'm just going to leave these as they are, these dimensions here. And we've got what we need, although we can come over here to the trim tool and trim away here and here and here, and we've got this sort of 3-lobed thing, which we know is our fidget spinner shape. So let's accept that. Shift 7, see an isometric form, and we'll extrude upward a distance given by right here, 0.275 inches. 0.275, enter. Accept that, press P to get rid of the origin planes, F to get it right up in front of us so we can see it. Let's go ahead and rename this to spinner body. And let's give it a material, not appearance, although we could change the appearance as the sign of material, ABS plastic. Okay, now what we need to do is put in the holes you see here, and those have a diameter of 0.85 inches. So we'll come here, we'll place a sketch on top, press N, and then I'm going to make a circle, some arbitrary place up here in one of these lobes, 0.85 in diameter. And then I'm going to come up here to the geometric constraints and make a concentric constraint with that circle and that circle. And I got it. And I guess I could use the circular pattern again for that. So let me click there, there, and there. And again, it wants me to put in some dimensions, so it's fully constrained. Okay. Now we need one in the middle, so let's go ahead and put one in the middle. 0.85. And why is it? Did I miss the center? Let me undo that. Zoom up. Right on the center. 0.85. Okay, I missed the center. So now everything's black on the sketch, which means it's fully constrained. Let's accept that. And go to extrude again. This time it's going to be a remove all the way through. Click, 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 click. Why is it not removing? Remove. All the way through. Okay, there we go. All right, we're done except for these are not squared off things. They have these little curves, and that's represented by this fillet of radius 0.138. So let's add the fillets to that. So we'll come up here to fillet 0.138, and let's zoom up and see if this will work. Okay, so that's good. Now let's do it on the bottom. So I've had this problem multiple times that it won't let me do it. Let's just get rid of these. So we did it on the top. Let's accept that. So it's curvy on the top. Now let's go back to the fillet again and make it on the bottom. And now it's curvy on the bottom. So, yeah. Had to make that in two separate. What is this red one? Whenever you see red, that's bad. I think I accidentally... Okay. I did that, redid that in Extrude 3. Okay, there it is. And let's see what its volume is, just for comparison purposes. 0.564 cubic inches. So if you're wanting to match this one, you could do that. Okay, let's finish this in a next video. Thanks for watching.